clinical isolates of Acinetobacter pneumoniae. Overview on my research. Acinetobacter pneumoniae is gram-negative bacteria.
Zahi, can you open the slides totally?
بعد إن شاء الله بعد.
میتونن ایشون باز کنن
يقول افتح يعني عبر من هاي الصفحة مقارنة
بزرگترین حالتش قرار بدن در حالت
إن شاء الله بعد overview بعد
إن شاء الله.
Acinetobacter pneumoniae is gram-negative bacteria, anaerobic bacteria, non-motile, because non-contain flagella. Capsulated biofilm formation on a surface in a variable environment. Acinetobacter pneumoniae non-sporic. Acinetobacter pneumoniae, morphological of the cell is coccobacillus. A problem statement of my research. Acinetobacter pneumoniae is nosocomial pathogen that causes multi-type of infection and has alarming predisposition to acquire multi-drug resistance, are linked to greater morbidity and mortality. Infection caused by Acinetobacter pneumoniae is the global public health risk since multi-drug resistance increasingly limit effective therapeutic drug. Acinetobacter pneumoniae contain two groups of genes. A group ESBL as genes that mean extend spectrum beta lactams. These genes PLAGES, multi-drug resistance. And group B of genes, carbamidase genes that mean metallo-beta lactams. These genes IMB beta lactams, IMB and beta lactams BIN. This gene's resistance to antibiotic. And Acinetobacter pneumoniae, these genes of Acinetobacter 2 group A and B formation or form four class of enzymes A, B, C, and D. This enzyme and activation of antibiotic. And the plasma membrane of Acinetobacter pneumoniae contain efflux pump. This efflux pump discharges the antibiotic out of the cell and resistance antibiotic. And the plasma membrane contains aporin. This aporin prevents antibiotic to enter the cell. An important and necessary of my research. Because of beta lactams, considered very important antimicrobial agents for treating infection. Due to multi-drug resistance of Acinetobacter pneumoniae, we aim to address multi-drug resistance of Acinetobacter pneumoniae and analyze the coexistence of carbamidase genes and ESBL genes in the same strain of Acinetobacter pneumoniae isolated from hospitalized patients. Hospitalized patient from hospitals. General objective of my research: isolation, identification, and abundance of presence beta lactams INB and beta lactams VIM and beta lactam GES resistant genes in clinical isolates of Acinetobacter pneumoniae. A specific objective of my research: isolation of Acinetobacter pneumoniae from hospitalized patients and investigation of presence of genes beta lactams INB in isolates and investigation of presence genes beta lactams VIN in isolates and investigation of presence beta lactam GES in isolates in Acinetobacter pneumoniae. My research question.
Zahir, you don't want to go to a slide?
الآن
Because most of the time we are going to
فقط
pass away from the introduction.
دقيقة ممكن؟
Yeah.
خوش. My research question is the multi-drug resistance related to ESBL genes in Acinetobacter baumannii? Another question is the resistance, is the relationship between carbaminoids and antibiotic resistance. Research hypothesis. We aim to address research hypothesis is the carbaminoids and the SPL genes is found in the Acinetobacter baumannii are analysis coexisting between carbaminoids and SPL genes in Acinetobacter baumannii. Methodology: isolation of 150 samples from hospitalized patient and filling out the procedure, and then isolate Acinetobacter baumannii from sample by base tube-borne culture method, and then identification and confirmation of Acinetobacter baumannii by biochemical test such as infect test, OFF test, KI culturing, catalase test, oxidase test, SIM test, TSI test, SIM test, Simon test, another test. And then investigation of multi-drug resistance by some class of antibiotic. And then evolution of antibiotic susceptibility pattern by disk diffusion method and the broad dilution technique. And then extraction of genome DNA and the primer design, and then diagnosis of gene, carbaminoids and SPL genes by using PCR and electrophoresis technique, and then statistical analysis by using SPSS software. الآن خلنا Introduction. Acinetobacter baumannii is a gram-negative bacteria, non-motile, obligate, aerobic, cocobacillus, hard-boring, number of effective virulence factor. As an opportunistic pathogen, Acinetobacter baumannii usually poses no threat to healthy people. It can colonize the skin healthy people, but it will generally not cause infection. Very small.